Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more X4 Foundations, and in today's video I gotta give you guys a little bit of an update because unfortunately my plan for a massive, strong defensive station right in front of a Xenon system did not work the way I wanted it. The problem is that those really big plasma turrets eventually perform some friendly fire. Basically what happened is an Argon large mining vessel parked itself right in front of my station, and then it was blown up by the plasma shots trying to get rid of a small Xenon ship. So that did not work exactly the way I wanted, which means that I had to go back like a save game or something, and as a result I don't have this station in this split system. That does also mean that they get in a little bit more trouble from time to time. It's this Delade system, yeah, it means that there's a bit more trouble here from time to time, especially the split have been suffering quite badly. They lost a station over here. I was too late basically with my fleet to take care of the K that destroyed it, and I just came over here and oh my god, they're already under attack again. Well, at least I got rid of the defense station that the Xenon had made here, but you can see that there's like constant attacks against the split by the Xenon. So I'm hoping to push them back a little bit. We can see that over here the Xenon defense platform is already under attack, and so I brought my fleet of destroyers and we are going to try and do the same thing to this defense platform. So I'm not sure why it's looking like, let's do this and let's do this, why this one is apparently still trying to like move somewhere else. Let's just give this one an attack order, and then let's also give all of the others that attack order. Normally they're like in a line formation, but they stay very grouped whenever they get through a gate, so we'll have to micromanage this a little bit. But yeah, let's send them all out and we're going to attack this defensive station from the Xenon, and after that maybe we'll try to join this force here that is also whoever it is that's also attacking a defense platform. Maybe I can in fact send one of my scouts to go and take a look. Let's do that. Let's send this one over here, and then we'll see what happens. In the meantime, as I've said, no big station right here in this Delade system. They have to take care of their own defenses a little bit, and instead I decided to get started in Nopelius's fortune with a decently large refinery over here. Basically it can refine anything that's available, not just in system but just across the board. I can show that like this. If I go for logic build, you can see we can refine almost everything, and that then gets sold. Decently profitable so far, but we do get harassed by pirates from time to time, so some of my transport ships then have to flee and things like that. And over here I'm basically trying to make a hodgepodge of stuff. You can see it's already a pretty large station, and if I go like this, also try to show you guys the logical overview. Yeah, it's just lots of stuff. I invested in some of those blueprints, just wanted to see what we can do, and that's basically what's happening over there. In the meantime, we are flying upwards, and the rest of my fleet, ooh, that's a little bit dangerous because they are, ooh, that's really bad actually, because they're right underneath this station, and usually that station has, let's do an external view on this one, has big guns underneath it. So this is a little bit of a problem. While it looks very cool, this is not really where we want to be. Alright, let's F3, let's move out, let's see who is losing shields. There's bound to be at least one of them. That's yeah, this one is obviously being hit quite badly, so we are going to take a look at that. Let's do a remove all orders, and let's tell him to basically position himself over here, try and get that one safe. Some of my guys also have some damage still. That one is in a better spot, and now we are attacking this. And over here we have, who is attacking? The Delade. Alright, the Delade are also organizing their attack against that defense platform. So this could be pretty cool, but I do have to be a little bit careful. So this one is taking a decent amount of shield damage. I'm hoping... Nope, he went back to attacking. Remove all orders and fly over here. That's what I need you to do. Just use your large guns instead of your small guns. And I'm actually gonna have to do... And he moves right back into an attack formation. Why the hell do you not listen to me? Remove... Or I can maybe tell him to flee. Just go ahead and run. Because his shields are almost down. So just get out of that attack range. And then this one I'll try on that as well. Remove orders. We'll basically try to surround the station a little bit. And then hopefully we can use our long range weapons rather than these weapons. Remove orders. You'll go over here. Remove orders. Get over here. That one. Just try and surround this. This is better. So I'll do another remove all orders, and this time you'll try to fly over here. Okay, try to spread out basically and not stay in close range of this enemy station. Fly over here. Spread them out. Who's left? Right here. Remove your order and yeah, fly over there. That'll be fine. So now we are starting to spread out. You can see some of them have already pulled away from, and this one still needs an order as well. So you can go over here. And then of course we'll have to give that attack order again, which will hopefully this time see them not get this close, but pull back a little bit more and then use their long range weapons. So it looks like my own personal shipment up. They keep... That's something that I still don't fully understand, but alright, you're in position. Start to attack. You're in position. Start your attacks as well. Same with you. You can attack this like that. All these guys are pulling back, which is good. He's practically in range. Let's give him the attack order. And over here, let's see if we can do a better time than these 3 destroyers, I think, that are going after this defense platform. Still won't be easy. This guy is actually taking a little bit of damage as well. Underneath these stations is basically the worst place for you to be. And then hopefully they can start to slowly turn around. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. All right, you can attack as well. And then we'll see some real firepower on that station. In fact, I'll go external view on you. We'll go like that. Do an F3. Pull back a little bit. So he's pulling back under heavy fire. Still trying to do a little bit of damage, but we're only at 98%. So this is definitely not the best position. Are they really that low? That's a little bit annoying. Wish that they would pull up a little bit more. But we'll see how it works. Now it is surrounded. That's the good news. The bad news is they all took positions way underneath the structure instead of at its height. All right, just keep pulling back, and you, in fact, I'll pull you back even more. And can I give him the order? Why the hell do you go that low? Fly 2? Nope, doesn't work. That's very annoying. Remove all orders. At least one of them is now pulling up. Let's give him just the attack order and see how it deals with that. But for now, we are not in a good spot. Alright, slowly turning around. At least all of them are okay at this point. Let's just take everyone like that and give them all the attack order. Will they do it? Or I can do another remove orders. Maybe I should do that. Remove all orders. And then attack that goddamn station. They all switched, so that is good. But now, of course, they need to not get too close. What the hell are you doing? There we go. Stop. And then use your long-range weapons. That's what I need to see incoming. Just like back here, right? You can see that the Lade siege is going well because they have their weapons, their main batteries attacking. And I need to start to see this here as well. At least some of them, some of my destroyers are on the right level. So they should be able to start doing that if they can align themselves. Like you, come on. You got what it takes, right? Now fire. Why aren't you firing? Nope, still not happy with this position, I guess. The order has been given, but they need to get in those right, and that's really something that's a little bit annoying, right? How the hell do I get them in that right formation? Especially because if this gets destroyed, then it's going to be hard over here to hit that. So I do want it to be completely surrounded, like what we've got over here. But I also want them to start to fire. At least they're climbing. So that's good news. Poor station back there, also really being hit. That one should be in position. Okay, I'm going to give you an individual order again. Remove all orders and attack this station, please. Turn around and attack. Same thing with you. Why the hell do you not... I mean, he's... Finally, first couple of shots are being fired, so that is good news. But then... what happens, you can see that right here, then they still turn a little bit and they don't keep firing, which is of course what I need to start seeing here. So that we can, I mean, it is decently well surrounded. Maybe this guy could try and fill the gap over here a bit better. And now we do have our first shots coming in. That's good. And this guy looks like he's in position and like he is just firing everything he's got. At some point the rate of fire does slow down, but as long as he doesn't keep turning like what they're doing here, then he will keep firing, and that's a first one that should see constant DPS. Next one over here, stop your turn and keep firing. That's a lot better as well. Okay, next one over here, finally getting into position. Now just don't overturn and do what needs to be done. And maybe I would like this one. See if I can spot him over here as well. Well, if he would go up instead of staying here. Alright, he's moving up finally. Then we will be fine. Same with this one. Just needs to be moving up. And then we'll be fine. And now we are starting to see some of these plasma shots getting in here. 95% hull. This will take a decent amount of time. But okay, he's also starting to fire. That one's also starting to fire. Why the hell aren't you firing over here? No, 0 meters a second. You're not doing anything. That does not make sense. Silly Behemoth Vanguard. Do I really need to like try and position him a little bit better? Let's do the remove all orders. You'll fly over here and then you'll start your attack run. And same thing with you. Remove the orders. Get over here. I'm like trying to really align you straight with that goddamn... Oh. Okay, remove this order. So this is actually not good, because it looks like, yeah, I'm telling them to go way down. So that's bad. Remove orders. Just attack. You remove orders. And attack this goddamn station. At least from one side, the attack has begun. Looks like a couple of them are doing well. Back here, that's still... being fired at as well. It's down to 29%. So come on, guys. Why aren't you attacking? All you need to do now, indeed, is turn towards the Xenon station. Then stop your engines and fire your guns. That's it. Look at that. Right now. Oh my god, such a miss. Now stop your engines, please. And keep firing. And there he goes again. Why do they do this? I am really not sure. But it is very annoying because it's really costing me a lot of time. On top of that, it looks like this guy wants to then move down, which makes no sense whatsoever. At least a couple of them have found themselves in a good spot. 90%. Let's go. The drones are starting to show up here as well. But it's really only 2 of them that are in the right spot and that are doing continuous fire. So can I micromanage this a little bit more? Is it because they want to hit that center bit? So the ones that are firing... Oh, that is a right. Well, this one doesn't. He's just continuously firing on that bit right there. So, which is fine, of course. Get rid of that as well. It makes a lot of sense. But would that be the reason why some of these guys just aren't... They're saying like, alright, I'm not really in a good spot here. Why the hell... Oh, okay, that's another one that's coming in. The latest one that I bought. So that makes a bit more sense. And then you, I'm very disappointed in you. Remove orders. Let's have him pull a little bit towards that guy. And you. So I really want you to just... I'm not sure how I'm gonna give that the right order. But... That's like a way downward orders. That's bad. So, attack. Attack. You're in a good spot now as well. Attack. Just get up and start hitting this Xenon defense station. And you guys stop those silly turns. They are really not useful. Okay. Those 2 are doing better. This one has joined in as well. Now you just stop your turns. Keep firing like that. Then I would be very happy. Nope, look at that. Turning again. And they'll stop firing in just a moment. 86%. Really? Okay. Don't get it. Maybe I can I like tell this one to, or maybe this one to approach you? Follow? There we go. So get a bit closer to that one. And once he's over here, I'll ask him to fire as well. And then over here we'll I'm not sure yet. That one is firing from time to time, so we'll take that. That one as well. I'll take that over nothing. That one is coming in. Hopefully he'll start to fire as well. So now this one is getting into position. I mean, it should be so easy right now for this one to attack. So I'm gonna remove your orders. And you're gonna attack this station. And then you are going to follow this one. No, don't disarm turrets. I can't even give this one the follow order. What the hell? At least he's continuing his attack. Orders, so that's okay. No! Oh, damn it. Attack. My mistake. Grab him. Can I right click and give him a follow order? Alright, let's see if... No. Okay, for you then. Remove orders. And follow. Move over here and then start attacking. That's what I want to see. You have got a remove all orders as well. Followed by a new attack order. That's... Okay, a mining ship. So that's not a problem. But we still have... Well, that's a little bit better. I think this is the extra one that came in. So he's continuously firing. That one is doing his best. Constantly turning though. And here we do have a little bit of constant firing. And okay, so that one is now... Should be getting into position as well. Yep. Remove all orders. And attack. It should be so easy. Especially if they were to continuously fire all their weapons at them. But yeah. Just not happening. At least that one is now aligned, I think. Let's take a look. Nope, nope, he's not. Jesus. He's aligned. Should be able to just fire at whatever he wants. Honestly, he's in the perfect position. And yet he's not doing anything. So I'm gonna try to just approach him. Remove all orders. By giving him a follow order on this one. Follow that one. Just try and get him a little bit closer. Okay. No traveling. I can hear his travel engines go. So now we're gonna remove this and then we're gonna tell you to attack. And please start firing your weapons. It should be so easy. It should be very easy for you. And yet, this is what he starts to do. Why? Why? Alright. External view on that. At least it's going down, right? At least it is going down. 70%. And I can look around. We've got some added lasers as well. So that one is in a good spot. My main ship still not firing. At least these guys at the back are firing. So that's better. I think I have to like get him even closer. This guy is continuously firing as well. I think close to it. Because he's staying aligned. That one is doing his best as well. So that's very nice. 70% back here. 27%. They're struggling. They're struggling. We're catching up. Just as we planned. And this is, of course, I think that this is pretty cool. I mean, pretty much no matter what the Xenon Senna does, especially in these smaller ships, they don't stand a chance. They can't really break these shields. And eventually, they will go down. And so will the structure. Massively surrounded. And it's good to see that at least on this side over here, these guys are doing some real continuous firing. We should start to see some of these modules blow up at some point. But this is very disappointing. Why aren't you firing? Why aren't you firing? At least he's firing his lasers. That is something. But yeah, not good. Not good at all. Maybe I could give him like an approach order on the target itself. Would that help? We can try that. I don't want to use the main ship too much. Because that one has... because sometimes I've seen them all stop firing, basically. And so I'm going to do flight 2. Let's do that. Just have him head straight towards the target. And now they should be really close. Remove all orders. And then you're going to attack this target. And then hopefully, external view. Hopefully we can start to see some real firepower. Yes, finally some, and no. I mean a couple shots and then look at that, it's just gonna start to align. completely out. Couple of stray shots towards my other destroyers. What are you doing? What are you doing, Behemoth Vanguards? I put you in the exact right position, and yet you keep realigning in a different direction and not doing your job. Same thing with this one. I'm gonna this one. Well, actually here we know that he's got some large weapons. That's a bit of a problem. Now, stay in position, keep firing. That's too much to ask for, apparently. That is too much to ask for. At least it's a little bit of extra firepower, so I'll take that. But yeah, not good. Let's see, this one. This side is doing so much better that I basically want to put him in between this stuff. So I'm gonna have to remove your orders, give him a follow order on this one. Put him, this one is constant, this one is constant, so are these, so that's good. So I want him to be right around here, and hopefully he'll do some more this one as well though, which is really nice. Look at that, going down decently quickly now, below 50%. And hopefully we don't see like a Xenon K that comes in and really annoys us. Okay, remove your orders and attack that station. So, are you going to settle at this point? I mean, look at all your brothers there really doing well. Stop your engines. Stay in position. Okay, looks like he did it. Finally. Finally, good. Man, this is a lot of micromanagement, to be honest. But once you get a lot of them in position, it's down to 50%. This does start to look good, right? These guys are firing. This guy is firing. Hopefully he keeps firing. Yeah, looks like he's in the right spot. So is this one, so is this one. And that one is still turning again. You were so good. You were perfect. You were perfectly placed. And yet he stops firing again as well. And so now what I'm gonna do is these guys that really don't want to work with us, especially this one, I'm just gonna have him approach and use his short range weapons. So that's gonna be like that. Then you're going to fly too. And I wonder what would happen if I would tell him to like attack multiple targets, but I think it's only one target, and there it goes. First part of the Xenon station blowing up. Good, good, good. So the siege is working. That's good news. Down here we do... Oh, interesting. The Teladi are actually trying to build a defensive station inside the Xenon system. That should slow everything down back here as well. Although, well, look at that. They're being overwhelmed by smaller Xenon forces at this point. They'll never break this station with this force, but they will continuously annoy and hamper the split from growing, which of course is not so good. Okay, that dude should definitely be getting close enough. Remove all orders, and then you're gonna attack, and I will just hope that we don't have... There it goes. Okay. So that's some extra firepower. It's better. I'm gonna just say it's better than nothing. He is too low, but at least this will see some extra firepower being brought to bear. My main ship still not doing much of anything either. Maybe I should try the same thing with the fleet leader. Another bit exploding, I think. Yeah, that's the central core. That's down. That's good. And everything is being fired upon. So that should be good for being able to destroy this decently smoothly. 38%. Pretty nice. Okay, he's moving close enough on his own. And then this guy. Why the hell isn't this guy firing? Completely impossible to understand these guys sometimes. But you... I'll remove your orders. I'll give you a goddamn fly 2 order. And you're gonna go short range as well. Then you leave me zero choice Now even this one is turning around. That does happen from time to time when basically their module has been destroyed. Then they need to like reset themselves a little bit. But we'll just keep going. Okay, get closer and closer and closer. That should start to be in range. He'll float a little bit closer anyways, and I will just give him the attack order. And now he's got lots of lasers, so he's attacking that as well. And now this one, at least he's using his lasers as well. Good, good, good. Excellent on this side. Excellent from our extra that came in as well. This one still really not working with us, which is very annoying. At least once they're close enough, right? They have turrets, so they can then track everything, and that is just fine. So what I need to do is bring this guy in range as well. Now you may wonder, why do I have mostly lasers and things like that and not plasma weapons? That would speed this up quite a bit. Because I don't want that accidental friendly fire to happen again. It is pretty annoying when that happens. You know, losing all that reputation basically forces me to do a reset. With the lasers, I'm decently confident that it doesn't happen too often and that it won't cause immediate destruction of the target. Like a full volley of plasmas on a smaller ship, it's gone. That's basically what happened with my defense station. Yeah, I don't want that to happen too often. In the meantime, we've got another behemoth ready. I'm just gonna add him to the fleet at this point. Although I still want some for my second station as well. For now, everything is going well. This siege is continuing very intensively, and that one is finally staying aligned, I think. Looks like it. Looks like he finally found the line of sight that he wanted. And maybe that's part of the problem, that they want to fire at a specific module and that being fully aligned with it, one that they don't want to target is in the way. But I mean, they shoot at anything and everything when it comes to ships. They'll blast friendlies and everything as well with these weapons. And there he goes again. Yeah, there he goes again. At least he fires a couple of extra shots, but disaligning. And here we get a small Xenon ship coming in. Can I just right click external view? No, I can press F3 though. There he goes. Maybe trying to disrupt our efforts. He's stuck a little bit on his own station. You can try, but it won't help. This station is going down. So that's a siege here. That does take a long time and a little bit of micromanagement. Will he even try an attack? Doesn't look like he does. Then he should disrupt the siege if he does though, because they will go after him. But for now, I'm still seeing mostly firepower on the structure. Its drones are deployed. These are what kind of drones? Don't really see them. Okay. And this is down to 17%. So this will eventually go down nicely. But it is super important that you get the main batteries to fire like this. Just try and put them in the right spots for them. There he goes. He's attacking one of my ships, that bastard, but he chose the wrong one. Lots of bolts, weapons on this one. So now he's forced to burn away. All right. And super impressed with the discipline of the guys on this right side, I'm gonna say, of the structure. They are staying in siege position. Maybe something like a siege mode would be nice, so that they always prioritize that. He's coming in for another one. Now we've got large laser beams, and then here comes all of that bolt firepower. Get through the shields. Yep, he's taking first bit of armor or structure damage, being chased by all of my rounds. Some extra laser firepower as well. And he is not budging. He's staying in position, which is exactly what I need him to do. Perfect stuff. Good combat discipline. And then on that side here, forced to bring my ships in closer so that at least they use their short-range weapons. And yeah, this poor Xenon ship now is seeing that this whole system is under siege. Back there, I think the Teladi tried or are still trying to take care of that defense platform. He's back at full shields. That is cool. That is very cool. Keep going. Bottom guns, strike and fire. He's a little bit too fast for that. Plus we get a couple more shots in. Bottom laser turrets coming in as well. And again, this is so impressive. I'm actually sitting on the bridge, standing on the bridge of one of these ships. As in the background, another one of the modules is destroyed. And that means that this guy that's done really well, I think pretty much from the start, he's now trying to move into position as well. In order to be able to fire at like the last remaining module, but it is being sieged quite heavily. So that's looking good. And what the hell, where did those shots come from? Ooh, the Teladi are here to help. Oh, that is nice. Look at that one. Coming in to chase. Instead of finishing their job, I think that one is still up. 25% hull at this point. So that is not so good. But we are still firing at that bit there as well. In fact, I'm gonna switch back to this view. Lost 4%. And to turn like that. Okay. So these ships are attacking that. These guys are doing that as well. And these ones that have done really well, basically they destroyed these structures first. Now need to basically try and align themselves a little bit more in order to get that going, I guess. But these have now taken over a good siege position. So it's down to 1%. Very good job, guys. Very, very good job for my B-mods. And then we have, hopefully, these Teladi ships don't drift inside the range of fire or the arc of fire of the rest of my ships.
Awaiting orders.
And that is a defensive structure from the Xenon down. That one is still here. That's a choice that I have to make. Do I want to attack that as well or not? And this small guy here is going to... We can hear the turrets on the outside attacking them. Hopefully he'll like pass us. Oh, he's down there somewhere. Being chased now by all my other fleet members. So maybe he'll come through, maybe he won't. There we could almost see him. Maybe from the docking bay I could get a nice view. Let's go. And again, I mean, this is really why I love this game. Everything here is happening, and you could just be the smallest one first-person viewer on this as well. And around you, all of my ships are now gathering. They're gonna get into position, and I guess that we will try to help, or they're already turning around, I think, to take care of this defense platform. I'm gonna allow them to do that. And my fleet is going to, I think, try and help relieve this again, which we've done once before. But basically, I think if we try and put up like a blockade over here, that should help. And so now, what happens? We all start to turn back towards the gates. And yeah, here I am, standing on my destroyer, being piloted by the NPCs for me, doing their job. We can hear engines building up, and with that, a full siege, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.